Girls like girls where I'm from. Girls like man, they play that song on the radio all the time. That Drake song. I know everybody know that song, and that make me want to think. That makes me makes me think. Make me want to think about two girls, right? Two girls at the same time. I'm like, how does that really work? I mean, if it's like a one night stand type situation, okay, I could see that being cool. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, how does that really work and who really pimping who? That's what I want to know. Who really pimping who in that situation? Because, like I said, if you hit it or quit it, that's cool. But what happened if you start dating two girls at the same time, right? They know about each other. Okay, cool, right? But let's break that down. Let's seriously go through the details, right? Who really pimping who? Because on date night, are you taking them both out at the same time? Or they want to be, or maybe they don't like being around each other like that. So you got to take them out separately. Who paying for that? I'm pretty sure you being the stand-up guy that you are, right? You paying for that, right? So who pimping who, right? So now date night, you got two different chicks. They probably do they want to go to the same type of restaurant? One might like seafood, the other one like sushi, right? How that work? Who paying for what? Man, like I'm pretty good at math, man. It sound like the dude gonna be paying for everything. Gonna be paying a lot. Cha-ching. Money coming out your pockets, man. So I'm trying to figure out, is that really worth it? Is that the play? I mean, I know I'm older and all that, but math is still math though, right? So y'all go out to eat, you know what I'm saying? She might like, a lobster tail. She don't want the snow crab. She want the Alaskan king crab. So how that's supposed to work, right? And then the other one, she like the sushi. You know what I'm saying? Sake and all that. So I'm just saying, bruh, like, who really pimping who? Like, I mean, like I said, the songs sound cool, right? My girl got a girlfriend. All these different songs out there. I know that's an older one, but still, I mean, the detail is the same. Who paying for who? You know what I'm saying? I mean, because even if these is two working ladies, right? What if y'all have kids? What if they both have kids for you? I mean, they can't work while they, what I'm saying, nurturing the baby. So who paying for that? Who paying for all the diapers? Because I know I got a, what I'm saying, I got a young one. She's 3 right now. And we go, I stay on the West Coast, so we go to Costco's, we get the big box, right? That one big box will last us, you know what I'm saying, for a little while. But if you got two babies and don't, man, woo, damn, one of them had twins. So now you got a set of twins. One had you know what I'm saying, one. How that supposed to work, bruh? Who pimping who? So you at Costco's, right? Like I said, we used to get the one big box, right? You got to get at least three or four of them, man. That's one cart by itself, just for diapers, bruh. So who pimping who? Y'all at Costco's, you need two carts, one for the diapers and the other one for the food and necessities that you need, whatever, whatever. But I'm just really like kind of like thinking about that, like who really pimping who in that situation? I'm just saying, man. You got to really think about these situations and really like ask yourself, is that something you really want to do? Because I know in other countries, I know that's legal, as long as you can afford it, right? So, I mean, even if you're not rich, you still need to make a certain amount because the kids, what I'm saying, the baby's gonna need, some support, some foundation, the essentials, that they need to for them to grow and be nurtured the right way and all that. So who pimping who? I mean, I just really look at that like, man. And then what happens if what if they both want their own house or apartment or whatever? How that's supposed to work? Who paying for what? Even if they stay together, what if they don't get along well? You got to deal. Let alone you already dealing with one woman. Some women, they can get on your nerves. So now you got two of them, and then if they're in the same house, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, if they got two separate houses, then you got to deal with, like I said, with the kids. And the mothers. You got a situation where you got to think about what if the kids don't get along that well. I mean, you can work on that, but if the two girls after a while, baby mamas don't get along after a while, how that's supposed to work? I mean, because everything cool for a while. Well, if they don't get along, now you at one house, y'all, making it a family night, whatever. Then the other one is calling you like, hey, you're not spending time with us. You need to come over here. So, bruh, how that supposed to work? Who pimping who? You gotta really ask yourself, man. I don't know, man. Like I said, I know it's just a song, but I know some people, gotta be living that out. And I'm like, if you break it down, who pimping who? You know what I'm saying? I guess, if you're a baller type, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A Nick Cannon type, you got money like it's nothing. I guess, your pockets, unless you love for your pockets to be tied to a rocket, cha-ching. You feel me? You might want to second guess that, man. Because them pockets going to be tied to a rocket and they ain't going up, they going down. You feel me, man? Hey, I just want to put this out there because it's like, man, I'm listening to the song on the radio. It's jamming. You feel me? I'm feeling it. I mean, it's been out for a while, but still, though, and it's like, is that something I really want to deal with? I mean, you gotta ask yourself that, cause that ain't my type of cup of tea. But I mean, for those who do it, I mean, hey, much love for you, more power to you, man. You better than me. 'Cause I can't be paying for all these chicks, man. I mean, it's one. I mean, I'll do it with one. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the kids straight, but two of them at the same time, bruh, that ain't me, man. I ain't feeling that whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? And then, oh man, then hold up, and then check this out. What happened if y'all got married, right? Because in some, what's that? I want to say, is it Utah? I think people know. I think Utah, you can get married, and I know in like some parts of Africa, all that, right? But let's just say for sakes, you get married to him, right? And then what happens if y'all get a divorce? Y'all got kids involved. How that child support supposed to work? Because let alone, if you make decent good money out there, 100,000 a year for one kid, especially in California where I'm at, man, they can be hitting your pockets. They sock it to your pockets for real. So let alone if you have multiple kids and you have them with two different baby mamas, so you're gonna be at two different court cases dealing with child support issues. Who pimping who, man? And depending on how long y'all was married, could be alimony involved. That's for two different women. You got alimony for two different chicks and child support for two different set of kids. Bruh. Hey, man. I don't know if them two girls worth it. I don't know, man. Hey, man. I can't tell you what to do. I just tell you what I wouldn't do. That's not my job. It's for you to figure out what's best for you. But thinking about that, hey, man. And then if you got property involved, You got to figure out how to split that, but to let alone with one person is difficult. You know what I'm saying? Just two people trying to work out their differences and separating property. You got two females you got to separate property from. How that's supposed to work? Who pimping who? You know what I'm saying? Who pimping who, man? Like I said, you gotta ask yourself, man. That's why, all my videos, man, all I'm trying to do is just bring awareness, man, and let you figure out, let the chips how they fall and let you figure out what's best for you. Cause two chicks, kids, you know what I'm saying? Child support, divorce, alimony. Cause I was watching this a while ago, I was watching 90 Days and where you meet people overseas, and they had this one couple. It was this dude who was marrying two girls. I want to say they were sisters, and they both got pregnant for the dude at the same time. So he brought him to the U.S. So he's financially responsible for the two females, right? Because when you bring them over, if you marry them, you basically their welfare to a degree. So now they got kids for him too. Who pimping who? Ooh, I don't know, man. I'm doing all right, but I ain't doing that well. You know what I mean? Much love to the future types and all that, but man, hey, man, I'm cool. I'd rather deal with one at a time, man. One at a time, not two at a time. Hey, because like I said, unless you love for your pockets to be tied to a rocket, shing, you gotta ask yourself, is it really worth it? I'm gone, man. Till next video. Peace.